So, I've been calling several names in the past years, like Wikininja, BizTalkpedia, the mapper guy, I don't know why. But my name is Sandro Pereira. I'm just a simple guy that really loves BizTalk. And who here in the audience really loves BizTalk, by the way? Show your hands, please. Thank you, nice view. So, because I really love BizTalk, when I was invited, I was thinking I need to present the best session of the conference, no? And I was thinking about the topic, and I thought that the best way for me to present the best session is to buy you guys, no? So I have 3 copies of my BizTalk book for free that I will give away if you interact with me, some questions, or in Twitter or something like that. But again, the book is free. You already have there. Some of you already have. So I got stickers, BizTalk Server stickers, no? You will not find it anywhere. So if you tweet integration 2016, Sandro ASP, like best session conference, you got the sticker, okay? Game on. So my session, yes, it's cheating, I know, but I need to use all the tricks. My session is about 3 tips and tricks for architects, managers, administrations, or developers, okay? So, I don't know what's happening in your country, but normally in my manager or the clients arrive to me and say, okay, I have a BizTalk environment. By the way, it's a 2.4 BizTalk environment, and I need to migrate everything to 2013. Give me some costs, some time, and the cost that the client needs to pay, of course. And again, we start to ask, okay, give me the specifications, documentations. No, there is no documentation always, no? So give me how many projects that you have, how many orchestrations, how many schemas, what are you using, BAM, business rules. Give me something. I need to give you an estimation, no? And normally what you get is like, oh, I have 10 projects, and I don't know what they use. I just know it's a few orchestrations, a few schemas, and so on. And you need to give an estimation. So my first tip is trying to help you in project migration. So you have 2 types of migrations. As is migration, so you never improve the solution, just a minor fix. If a feature that changed from 2004 to 2013, you need to change that, but otherwise it's just as is migration. Or you need to analyze the solution, improve the solutions, checking all the bad things in that solution and create a new one with new requirements. So for me, I think the best way is start as is, okay? Because most of the clients want to migrate just to be supported, just to be on support from Microsoft again. So as is migration is the best option that you have, and you get insights from the project, because sometimes you don't know the project. And you get all these insights, you see all the problems, and then in the second phase, you can improve the solution. And what you need to do as is migration, guys, is just open Visual Studio, rebuild, fix the .NET version, fix the strong keys, all the properties, and rebuild. Basically, it's that simple. But of course, there are some problems that not always that simple. So adapters. Adapters is really simple, no? You just need even a custom adapter. You just need to open Visual Studio, compile in .NET 4.5 and rebuild, and that's it. Okay, SQL adapter is still on BizTalk Server 2013 R2. So every custom adapter that you create, if they work well, at least, they just a compile and it's migration. So custom pipelines, just rebuild. You don't need to do nothing. Just rebuild custom components, custom pipelines, and you are okay. Functoids, yeah, just rebuild again. You just need to be aware, even in the custom, is the IDs of the custom adapters and the functoids. Each functoid has an ID, and this ID this needs to be unique. So, problem if you have some conflicts there, you just need to change that. Even the adapters have IDs, and this can cause conflicts when you deploy. Schemas are starting to get a little problems. Most of the time it's just rebuild, but again, if you are using 2004 SAP adapter, that's gone. The adapter no longer exists, so you need to rebuild the schemas. And if you're rebuilding the schemas, you need to change the maps, you need to change the maps, you need to change the orchestrations. So it can be a problem if you use certain adapters. Maps, I love maps, but they are the most horrible part in the migration, okay? Believe me. Most of the maps that I migrate, only 30% was like rebuilding. The rest fails because you have a new engine, and new engine is not compatible with the new one, or at least is not 100% compatible. You have string Boolean changes, the behavior is not the same, you cannot return nulls, you cannot pass nulls, even helper class, you cannot have overloading, and so on, and so on, and so on. All of these, some of these problems can be detected in the compilation time. When you compile the map, you see some of the problems. But believe me when I tell you that not always all the bugs you find will be in the rebuild situation. You only see them when you are deploying and execute them, okay? I pass tremendous errors in the Q&A environment just because of mappings, and mappings. Because many things, even some behaviors are strange with the new engine. The orchestration is fine, you are safe, it just rebuild. The only thing that I detect during all these project migrations is string concatenate behaviors. I know if you see well, but in the 2004 you can have a string concatenate everything. In 2013 R2 you cannot. You need to put string concatenates inside string concatenates, otherwise it fails. I don't know why, don't ask me why, it fails. So how can we base our decision to make an estimation to the client? So the numbers of projects, of course, is important. How many projects that you have. By the structure of your Visual Studio solutions, believe me, it's really important. I have one project that has 2020 projects inside. One solution with 2020 projects inside. Each build is 30 minutes to find an error and then fix the error, rebuild again. Insane, insane. So check the structure of Visual Studio projects, really important. Check the features that you want to migrate. Do you have cross-reference? It's really annoying them. So I have also a situation that I need to migrate the BAM OLAP, the entire cube from 2006 and put the exact same data on 2013. Good luck with that. ADI can be a challenge, especially the partners situations. You need to rebuild a little. Migrating old SAP adapters. I think is the only adapter that is gone forever. You have SQL, SOAP, so you are safe as is migration. But in SAP adapter, SAP adapter, it's a little more tricky. And be aware with the mappings. If you have a lot of transformations, give more time. If you are less transformation, more schemas, and so on, so it's safe. To give you an perspective, I choose 3 project migration, environment migration that I have. I migrate 17 integration solutions with 2 custom adapters and SAP, and another 10 from 2006 R2 with BAM OLAP, and even 5 orchestrations into 5 projects from 2004 with 210 projects inside the solution. No documentation, nothing. And believe me, you cannot find any documentation in 2004. You don't have an admin console to check all the properties inside. This is really insane. So the first one I did in less than 40 days. The second one in less than 25, and the 2004 in less than 14 days. This is just migration. Migrate and put in Q&A, okay? Then the test, of course, take a lot of more time, but to give a perspective that it's not really a problem to migrate project, a BizTalk project. The engine is almost the same from 2004 to 2013 R2, so be comfortable to do that. Don't put, there's not many challenges. You just need to be aware of some particular situations. And, okay, what about extensibility? What's new in BizTalk that can help us improve our development experience and so on? So to be honest, there is nothing changed radical between 2004 and 2013 R2, no? Yeah, in 2006 we have the admin console, 2006 R2 you have the WCF, 2009, and to be honest I don't remember. 10 we had the trading partner management, 2013 the new engine, okay, it was good, better performance. 2002 R2 JSON, 2016 that is a bit unfair. SQL is not, always on is a SQL, but logic apps is really great. So I really like the 2016, that was a bit unfair there. But since now it's just minor changes, just few updates, nothing radical like 2002 to 2004, no? We have many tools to extend BizTalk, like we can create pipeline components, you can create adapters, you can create functoids, and so on and so on and so on. But how many of you reach to a client that has, for example, the file adapter change, a custom file adapter? A problem, almost my clients have a file adapter change, just because some changes that I need to do, they need to do. For example, the picking a file without data and so on, and blah, 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 blah. You know the story. And the solution is to create adapters, new adapters, and create new adapters is a little, it's a little difficult. So it's not, the most difficult part to extend BizTalk is create an adapter. Fortunately, we probably hear in the last event last year, the GrabCaster from Nino. We now have the GrabCaster BizTalk Server adapter, okay? And it's awesome. We also have the Logic app GrabCaster adapter. And what it does is allow me to extend BizTalk in my way, okay? Almost without any code. Even an IT guy can extend BizTalk without knowing BizTalk itself. So GrabCaster adapter is like embedded micro engine or framework inside BizTalk itself. And it allows me to execute, for example, PowerShell. And I love PowerShell. So I'm giving you a demo now. Let me switch. Oh, okay. I need to, well, problem. Let me duplicate, otherwise. So I install the BizTalk adapter. I have a receive location that basically is adapter, grabcast adapter messaging. You just need to put some properties. I will not go enter there. And I just have a send port filtering everything that came to that receive location, receive port, okay? Just simple pass-through. And what I have is the ability to create triggers. They are like a JSON file with some configurations. In this case, I have a PowerShell trigger. And I can configure a PowerShell to be executed from this logic adapter. And I also can create, for example, a file trigger, a different file trigger with regex file pattern expressions. I even can create a event viewer trigger. So everything is running in the same adapter. The adapter doesn't care about the protocol that you're using. So you can extend these triggers by creating a new, this is an open source project, so you can create a new trigger or use the existing ones. So for example, the file adapter, I will not enter there, but I will show you anyway, just saying, okay, I have the empty file. I don't have nothing in the output, okay? And let me put here the file, and done. It changed for done. I configured this adapter not to delete, but to change the extension. And if we go to the alt, it's there, okay? Simply, but let's show more. Sometimes I have these crazy clients that give me crazy scenarios. I just try to help them. So I want to go to pick a file from the hard drive, which has inside of the content the name Sandro. I'm going inside the file, checking the content, and pick that up. You cannot do that with BizTalk. So I just do that with a simple line of PowerShell script. See, select string path, what is the path, pattern Sandro. This gives me all the files in the hard drive that has Sandro inside. And to show you, again, I go to my file saying, this doesn't have Sandro, but this one has Sandro inside, okay? So let's pick that two files, copy, and paste. And it's gone. Only one. The others stay there. If I want to go to the alt, hi guys, I'm here, no? Even this is really true. I have this client that has just put a solution on production and is now saying, I want to back up my original files. I say, you can't. This is a text, a flat file, and it's picking up with BizTalk, and then, of course, it's transformed to XML and do the stuff. You can pick the XML file, but you cannot save the original file. You need to create a pipeline component or something like that, but you need to change the developer stuff and deploy another solution here. With this approach, I just say, okay, first copy the file and save. So even I don't need to restart. And let me check, delete this one. You see that in backup I don't have nothing. Just pick the files again, and gone, backup, and I have the out file again. So even a IT guy can do that. Okay. I can also do, like, for example, hello London. I'm putting some errors in the event viewer. It's just for fun, okay? Write event viewer. And that's it. Oh, I have the 10 messages here. Easy. I hope you like it, by the way. So let me check, still on time. Okay. I talk about installing custom adapters and the problems, unique IDs. So to install a custom adapter is easy. You have this reg file. You need to, double click, we install. But you remember that all the new environments are 34 bits. So you need, and the console is 32. So you need to also open 32 bits and execute the reg file just to be also installing 32-bit edition. The problem with the unique IDs is on the reg file, you have this class CL and the app ID. If you have two custom adapters with the same, they will enter in conflict inside the admin console. You only see the first one, not the second. So be aware of that. To ensure that doesn't happen, you have an adapter register wizard that is available on the SDK, or you just need to put a new GUID there. Sorry. Every single environment has this backup folder, okay? Normally you put like content-based routing, just backing up the files. Be aware that no one's remember to delete that files, just keeping growing. The disk may be full because of that. You're getting problems and performance problems. You can easily solve that with PowerShell to monitor that folder and delete the files older than X days or something like that. PowerShell really helps you on the DevOps tasks, okay? I really love to connect PowerShell with BizTalk. Sometimes it's difficult to sell or implement a monitor solution, a real powerful monitor solution like BizTalk 360 in the clients. They don't want to spend money and so on and blah, 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 many reasons. I think one of the good opportunities is to start implementing PowerShell to do that as a starter, and then they will find opportunities to improve and create a new, better platform, and you then can implement like other tools like BizTalk 360 and the client. They just need to be aware of the problems they normally have, and you can do even auto-healing with PowerShell. So you can check for host instances. If they are disabled, just enable. Suspend service message. If they are suspended, retry them automatically for a few periods of time, of course, and so on and so on and so on. So PowerShell is amazing. I love it. Developers, migrating maps. You may be aware that Microsoft in CU2 of BizTalk 2000 R2, 13 R2, create this new feature that is the XLS compilation transformation. You can choose in the map, okay, between the old one, the new one. Previous, if you want to migrate the maps, you went to the register to change configurations. Now you can really change these configurations inside your Visual Studio and say, I want this map to run in the old one. The problem is it fails during the rebuild. When I try to build a map, it fails if I put some old map using the old transformation engine. It doesn't build. So I don't know what's the point of this feature. I think it's a bug. And my suggestion is take time and improve the maps. You will have a better performance, okay? PowerShell again, PowerShell is your friend as an admin and as a developer. So you remember I have a project with 2010 solution, a solution with the 2010 project inside. So that's the developer nightmare. The first step, you need to fix all the keys and all the building properties in every project. I mean, it's 210. I fall asleep many times doing right-click, right-click. It's crazy, man. So I create, for example, 2 PowerShell scripts. They are available. One is to fix the key in all the solutions, in all projects of your solutions. And one is to fix the developer properties. What I spend an afternoon doing, I now can do in 15 seconds, okay? And I think I'm on time. First thing. So questions? Nothing more? Okay, that's it, my friend. Oh.
Can I have a book?
Yeah, sure. You made a question. You made a question. So I hope you like it. Thank you for having me here. I enjoy it. Thank you.